Am I the idiot for deciding not to let my husband into the delivery room? I, 29, female, and my husband, 30, male, have been together for 8 years. I am now 8 months pregnant, almost 9 with a girl. In my husband's family, there is a tradition of naming a baby before it is born. The name is embroidered onto a blanket that has been passed down from generation to generation, and the baby is wrapped in the blanket when it is born. I'm trying to come up with a name we both like, but some of the names he suggests do not resonate with me. My husband has been getting annoyed with me lately and telling me to just pick a name for the baby. As his grandmother's name was Beatrice, he wants to name her that, but I just don't like it. I wanted to have a list of names so that when I see her I can name her after what I think is appropriate. Although it can sound odd, I wanted to see her before naming her, but I've decided not to so that he can please his family. In honor of my late sister, I want to name her Jessica. That was her name before she passed away from a heart attack. It means a lot to me, but I hadn't told him that particular name because I didn't want to hear any insults about it. Every time I suggest a name he'll attack it, calling it ugly in a variety of ways. Today his mother was pressuring me to suggest a name, and I just blurted out the name Jessica. After a pause and a laugh, she said it was a name for a large girl, and it was a very unsuitable name. She went on to ask me if I wanted the baby to be ugly and if I was trying to ruin its life before it was even born. Initially, I was overwhelmed with anger and asked her to stop talking, more harshly than I should have, as she didn't have the right to imply others are ugly when she herself is no Beyoncé. Annoyed, she told me to leave her house. Not wanting to cause a further argument I left, and when I returned home my husband explained to me that he was extremely disappointed in my actions and that he couldn't look at me. As he is close with his sister, he struggled with his frustrations with her, which she then did to her mother. The next day she was at my doorstep and told me that she decided on a name, and then said my decor was tacky. She said she was naming the baby Connie, after her mother. It was a name neither I nor my husband picked, and wouldn't cause an argument between us. I told her no and asked her to leave, and eventually, she did, but not after some insults were issued to me. I asked my hubby about it, and he said I have no right to speak about any of this, as I also have not been open to the names that he suggests. He then said that I was incredibly selfish, and said I should go. I packed my things, then went to my older sister's house. She was fuming at my husband, and how they insulted our younger sister's name. He's been trying to contact me for a few days now, apologizing, but I don't want to speak to him. I've also decided that I'm not telling his family when I go into labor, and if I must, I am not allowing them anywhere near me, while I'm birthing the child. Am I the idiot? OP has offered the following explanation for why they think they might be the a-hole. I am defying my husband to be in the delivery room, I was rude to his mother, and I feel I have been impatient with my in-laws. I may be in the wrong, as it is a tradition and it's not my choice to break it. It means a lot to them, and it may have been unfair of me. No, OP is not the a-hole in this situation. Normally I would say yes, preventing a father from being present at the birth of his child is a horrible thing, but in this case OP has good reason. OP's husband not only disrespected her, he let his mother do the same. And then he kicked her out of the house. What kind of person does that to a wife who is due to give birth at any moment? And all because of the baby's name? Their traditions be damned. This has gone too far. OP, your husband's family seems to be horrible. Please take a closer look at this marriage, not only for your future, but for your daughters as well. Now let's read what some comments said. Not the idiot. This family sounds terrible. I don't understand how you've lasted 8 years interacting with them. I can't look at you. Yeah, I'd be feeling like, good, you no longer have to. It sounds like there is not going to be any common ground on the naming thing. Not that it's my place at all, but one possible olive branch might be naming her Jessica Beatrix, which is just cooler than Beatrice, in my opinion, with apologies to folks whose parents didn't opt for the name ending in X. Then, if the family wants to call her by her middle name, they can, and you can honor your sis in a beautiful way. That's actually really gorgeous. I might actually name her that. Not the idiot, but seriously, how long of a tradition can it be of naming a baby before it's born? Sonograms that determine the baby's sex haven't really been around for multiple generations, so this tradition of naming the baby before it's born seems a bit made up. Also, sometimes they are in fact wrong, so embroidering a name into a blanket before the baby is even born. Usually, I'm all for the father being allowed in the delivery room, but he kicked his very pregnant partner out of their house over a disagreement about the baby's name. So yes, don't tell them when you go into labor, and don't let any of that stress into your delivery room. Jessica is a lovely name. I have known Jessicas of all sizes. That comment was really mean and insulting of a name you obviously want for your baby. Well, they choose a male and female name, embroider both, and pick out the incorrect gender if that makes sense. It's not really my tradition, so I don't really have a right to say anything rude about it. I asked my hubby about it, and he said I have no right to speak about any of this. About the baby that is very well growing in your womb. Not the idiot. Your husband and his family are incredibly toxic and entitled. The fact that you didn't share your idea of Jessica with him, 'cause you knew he would insult it, says a lot. And no, Jessica is not an ugly or a large name. Is there such a thing? I hope you have a smooth and stress-free delivery, and will happily welcome baby Jessica, or whatever you want, to the world. Not the idiot. I hope you divorce him so you can ultimately divorce his entire family. How insane of his mother to believe she can choose the name of your child. How insane of her to insult you. Your husband kicked you, his pregnant wife, out of the house. Especially over a name choice. If you choose to stay in this marriage, my heart aches for you and the life you'll live going forward with this man and his family. Name the baby Jessica plus your maiden name, OP. And what did you guys think of this whole situation? Would you do the same as OP? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Now let's go to the update. Update: am I the idiot for deciding not to let my husband into the delivery room? First off, hello, and thank you all for the support. I've been getting quite a few DMs checking up on me and my daughter, asking for an update, and just genuine kindness. I gave birth to my child 6 days ago, and she could not be more healthy. She was born 2.8 kilograms, and I named her Jessica Beatrix. She's quite a vocal baby. I haven't had much time to sleep, as most don't with newborns, so I'm going to make this quick, though I will be answering any questions you guys have. My husband and I are, unfortunately, yet fortunately, going to get a divorce, and he was not in the delivery room during my birth. I made sure to inform the staff about my situation, and they handled it amazingly. He didn't show up, luckily, as he was not aware I was in labor, but I have told him now, and he's met her. He's still very annoyed at me, and my in-laws are livid, but I'm going to ignore it as much as possible and focus on Jess. Just to add, I got the name Beatrix from another Redditor. Thanks so much for the name. Well, OP, I'm so sorry for everything you're going through and that your husband is still an a-hole. Instead of him realizing what he did wrong, apologize and try to do the best for your family. But it looks like you and Jessica Beatrix have a brighter future ahead of you. Congratulations on the birth of your baby. I wish you all the best. I need to know if you gave the baby your maiden name. Please say you did. Yes, I did. Make sure you get a very good lawyer who specializes in cases where there's a newborn baby involved. You may want some very specific custody or contact agreements. Congratulations on your new healthy beautiful baby girl. Jessica is a beautiful name. Your soon-to-be ex-husband showed so much hostility at you during your pregnancy, and backing up his family after they insulted you. While you're pregnant. Think how he will be insulting your daughter as she grows up. Yikes. You did the right thing here. No one deserves to be told they have no right in refusing a baby's name, when they're the ones giving birth. How selfish of all them. I'm sure with how he acted he would have surely undermined how you decided to raise her and everything. If you have any evidence at all about this, please keep it and keep it safe. Being a single mother is hard. But being around an a-hole with a crying baby? No way would I trust such a hostile man and family with my baby. Good luck to you. I'm glad everything went well with her. I also hope everything goes well with you and that you recover beautifully. Take time to grieve your relationship if you need to, but don't go back. I used to write down every hurtful, rude, awful thing my ex did to me, so I could read it if I thought about going back. Leopards don't change their spots. Hope you are celebrating her healthy birth without his family and him intruding on your happiness. If they wanted to be able to be more in her life, they could have gone about it in the right way. I think they showed who they are and who they would have been to your child. Congratulations on your daughter. And good on you for getting your husband out the door once you realized the way he and his family were acting was not right. Best of luck to you and little Jess. Congratulations on your new bundle of joy. Her name is beautiful, and sounds like the right choice. It's awful that you had to go through this much trouble with your ex-husband's family. In all honesty though, it sounds like you made the best choice possible. That man and his family sound toxic as F. I do agree with other commenters though, seek legal guidance ASAP. Ensure it is someone who knows what they are doing in regards to legal battles involving newborns and small children. I hope you are enjoying the video. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications to know when a new video is out. Now let's go on with the next story. Am I the idiot for taking my brother to see the Barbie movie? I'm really confused about this whole situation. I, 26, male, have a younger brother, 20, male, who I'm really close with. He has really wanted to see the Barbie movie. He's been sad lately after breaking up with his boyfriend, so I offered to take him to see the movie with me and I even offered to wear pink with him and dress up. He seemed really excited about it and we went last night. He had a really good time and we took a picture. I was showing my girlfriend and she started saying how I embarrassed her by doing that, and if people who know my brother see the picture they're going to think we're dating and some other stuff, and she left the house. Now she's not talking to me. I'm really confused. I was just trying to do something nice for my brother, but this is making me wonder if I did something wrong. LOL, oh boy. I can't begin to describe it, on so many levels, how OP is not the idiot. I don't know what OP's girlfriend problem is. She may have her insecurities, maybe she's just homophobic, maybe she is just a jerk. I don't know, but OP is definitely not the a-hole at all. Fellas, is it gay to have a brother? That was my first response, too. Goodness. Not the idiot, and she is ridiculous. And homophobic. Yeah, that's what I'm starting to think. She's never said anything homophobic in the past, but I'm thinking she's been hiding it. And I don't want to be with someone who's homophobic, especially when my brother is gay. Not the idiot. You were being a good brother. Your girlfriend is either immature, homophobic, or both. You did nothing wrong here, and I'm sure your brother appreciates you spending time with him and being supportive in a time when he was down. If your girlfriend won't talk to you because you were being a supportive brother, then good riddance honestly. Thank you. Yeah, I think he did appreciate it. He's already texted me today thanking me again for doing that again, and he seems happier. If she doesn't support that, then, oh well. And what do you think of all this? And what about OP's girlfriend? What you guys think? Don't forget to leave your thoughts down below. That's it for today, everyone. See you next time.